My name is Mark DeMichael, and I'm the Director of Athletics here at Indiana Wesleyan University. Indiana Wesleyan University Athletics are the Wildcats. Our colors are red and gray. We are members of the Crossroads League, which is our local conference. It's a league made up of 10 institutions. We've had quite a bit of success in the Crossroads League, including 20 all-sports trophies, the last 14 in a row. We've won a total of 158 team conference championships since we joined the league in 1969. We're also national members of the NAI, which is the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. That's a national organization of about 260 small colleges and universities. Competitively, it's similar to the NCAA Division II in that we both provide athletic scholarships to potential student athletes at about the same level. So we are also members of the NCCAA, which is the National Christian College Athletic Association, and that's an association nationally of about 100 Christian colleges and universities, and that really provides another postseason opportunity for our teams that don't win conference championships and go on to NAI national championships. They can play in the NCCAA. More importantly, NCCAA membership is about a shared mission, shared vision of ministry through intercollegiate athletics. So that's why we're a member of that. IW Athletics is committed to ministry through intercollegiate athletics. Our four core values are spiritual growth, academic achievement, leadership development, and athletic excellence. And we believe that all four of those, you can achieve all four of those without compromising any of the others. And that's the challenge we put to our head coaches, to then challenge our student athletes to grow and develop in all four of those areas. We feel like that's our ministry, that's what we're called to do. And then in turn our teams go out and compete, hopefully compete very well, but more importantly they compete for the glory of God and represent Christ and His Word through their actions as intercollegiate athletes. And that's the external ministry that we're committed to in our mission. 2014, 2015 was another great year for IW Athletics. We had six conference championships, Crossroads League championship teams across the different seasons. Our men's soccer team in the fall had a historic season, raising as high as number 4 ranked in the entire nation in the NAI. That's the highest ranking in program history. They advanced to the NAI National Tournament for the second year in a row. We hosted the NAI National Championship opening round game for the second year in a row. We had a first-team All-American in Tyrone Martin, and just had an incredible year and a historic year. Our women's volleyball team did the same thing, advanced to the NAI National Tournament for the 4th straight year, and had an amazing year. Both of our basketball teams are ranked in the top 5. Our men were ranked number 1 in the nation for the entire season going into the national tournament. Our women's team was ranked in the top 5 all year as well going into the national tournament. And then this past spring, our softball team qualified for the NAI National Tournament for only the 2nd time in program history. They won 40+ games and advanced to the opening round of the NAI National Tournament, which was another historic year for them. So even more importantly, I think, were some incidents we had in the face of disappointment. Our best distance runner, Nino Bellinati, competed in the NAI National Track and Field Championships indoor competition in the 10,000 meter run. And a mistake by an official caused laps to be counted wrong in that long race. And Nino went from believing he had won the national championship in the 10,000 meter to finding out afterwards that he did not due to a clerical error. And while that was a disappointment, the class and the Christ-like attitude that Nino showed amidst the disappointment of going from the high of thinking he's a NAI national champion to the incredible low of feeling like it almost unfairly taken away from him, the way he handled that was a true witness for why we're here to compete, and that it's not just about winning championships, but it's about taking advantage of the opportunities that God gives us in both the successes and the failures to be a witness for Him. And Nino was an amazing witness in that situation, and I received countless emails from opposing athletic directors, fans, coaches, just really commenting on how impressed they were with Nino and how Nino's attitude in that tough situation really inspired them to be better people and to be better coaches. And so that to me is a great success story from 2014-2015 school year, even though athletically it was what some would consider a failure or a disappointment. Our intramural program, we have a very wide array of activities for intramurals. It's open to all students, and we have, I believe last year our numbers show a little over 60% of our students at IWU participated in intramural programs, and our offerings range from the typical flag football and soccer in the fall through basketball, volleyball, indoors in the winter, indoor soccer in the winter. They do some softball, intramural softball, to things that you don't see often like intramural inner tube water polo in the winter, which is a fun one to be involved in and a fun one to watch. And we have putting together this summer, we'll have our first ever disc golf course set up on campus as part of an intramural program that students will be able to participate in. We have a tradition here at IWU. It's called Campus Golf, and Adam Myers and his staff are actually organizing Campus Golf through this summer, and there'll be a actual formalized course. We'll have clubs and balls available here at the recreation building, and students will be able to check out. They'll have a scorecard. We'll have mats for the tee box areas, and it's a great, fun tradition that IWU the students have had for a while, and now intramurals is really making it more of a formalized opportunity for students to participate in. Some of the events are organized by dorm and unit. Others you can sign up with friends and organize your own teams. We have a lot of one-day events. We have in the fall the Hudson Half Marathon, and that's a half marathon obviously, but also a 10K run. And I believe they're doing a 5K run walk this year too, and that's on a Saturday in September, and is a great one-day event. We also have bowling tournaments and miniature golf tournaments and other one-day events scattered throughout the year. We also offer fitness classes. They have different types of fitness classes that are available throughout the year for students at free of charge throughout the week, so announcements are made by that as well. Competitively at intramurals, most of the sports have a couple of different levels that you can compete in. They'll have the competitive intramural leagues for those that want to actually really compete, and then you have the less competitive leagues that are available for those that just really want to have fun and make it more of a social thing that they can do and to stay